Hi, good morning. Today is 14th May 2020. Actually, today I am doing a video after a gap of almost 1 week um, because of other. I was kept busy by many things, and today I want to show a simple recipe which is called Mamadikaya Pulusu. Mango Pulusu, you can say. This is my recipe which I created, out of my interest and love for mangoes. What used to happen is whenever I used to go to market for buying mangoes, always you don't use all the mangoes. Sometimes what happens, they get semi-ripened, which are not useful for fruit as well as to use for pappu. So that I decided we can turn it into some interesting dish and came out with this. Hope it is useful and helpful for some. For doing the mango pulusu or Mamadikaya Pulusu, I require cut mangoes which are semi-ripened. You can see semi-ripened, and I have almost put the skin intact. I have not removed the skin. You see, these are all the ripened pieces, semi-ripened pieces of mango, which mostly are Totapuri mango, which we call collector Mamadikaya in Telugu. And I have taken one bowl of mango pieces and some tamarind pulp, jaggery quite a bit depending upon your sweet requirement, salt, a pinch of haldi and pinch of red chili powder, and 2 to 3 spoons of rice flour. And for the masala, I'll be adding one specific masala into my pulusu that requires a proper MDH hing. I have taken one small piece, and I have taken 8 red chilies and some methi, which I'll be dry roasting it. Methi I'll be dry roasting it. Chilies and hing I'll be putting a little oil and roasting them and making into a powder. And the regular seasoning masala along with the hing, and I use ghee for tempering, organic cow ghee. So let's get started. It's a very simple recipe which doesn't require much oil. See, I have put my empty pan. I have not put any oil in this. I'm just going to wash my mango pieces. I have washed my mango pieces and I am putting all into my bowl. I am adding my turmeric and adding sufficient water for it to cook. I have not put any salt, just covering it and let it cook on open stove top for about 10 minutes until the mango piece becomes soft. It's around 10 minutes. Now see our mango, how it is cooked. It will be like this, and it has become soft. So now this is the stage we can start our second process. For that, I told you that I'll be using one specific powder in that. So for that, I have put 8 red chilies and some methi dana. So first I am roasting my methi. And I am adding my hing also. Just fry it till it becomes brown, slightly brownish. Methi generally tends to have a bitter taste. So if we fry it off, that bitterness will be reduced. Brown. Now I am adding my red chilies. I have added almost 8 red chilies, which are small actually in size. I will be putting 1 drop of oil for this at this stage. We will mix it and make it into a powder. Now we will start our second process. The mangoes are done. I have mixed the roasted red chilies, hing and methi. This is the powder we will get. So we will put it aside. Now first I will be adding, my mangoes are generally sour, but these mangoes are almost semi-ripe, so they will be more sweetish than sourish. More pulupu assalu undadannamata. So for that, to compensate, I am adding my tamarind pulp. All this I am doing it on high flame only. I am adding my jaggery. This you may skip if you feel that sweetness of mango is sufficient for you, but what I am doing, these mangoes are not that sweet, although they are semi-ripe. So I am adding my jaggery and I am adding sufficient salt as per taste. And now I am adding the masala powder which I have made, red chilies, methi and hing roasted. This is the only masala which we are using for this. Just give it a mix. Let it come to a boil. Now it's 5 minutes. See how it is boiling. Now this is the time we have to check our salt, our jaggery for sweetness, the tamarind for sourness. We have to check. If something is less or more, you can add. For my measurement, for information, I have used 3 ladles, small one. No, you are seeing this ladle. 3 ladles of jaggery powder, and I have used approximately 200 ml of tamarind pulp. Not a thick pulp, but 200 ml. I am just telling you so that you will have an andam this thing. And I have taken almost 1 liter of water. So now we have to add our rice flour. Why? Because rice flour generally it will add some consistency to the pulusu. This is an essential step if you want not a watery, otherwise it will not bind all the pieces and the pulp and everything, they don't get bound. If we put this will help in binding it together. You can check your consistency. If you feel it is becoming very little more thick, I am putting off my rest of water. So this is done. I have checked my salt and jaggery. It's perfect. I am putting my curry leaves, and now we will add our tempering. Now I am putting my tempering. I am using cow ghee. This I am putting it around 4 teaspoons or 5 teaspoons. This is my teaspoon. I am adding hing. And add your normal tadka. Some methi, mustard, and just one red chili. And I will be putting my red chili powder, which I have taken, a pinch of red chili powder, just to give the color. This is my usual way. Give it a swirl and then give it a mix. Your yummy Mamadikai Pulusu is ready. Have it with hot rice and dal. Thank you for watching.